What's up, YouTube? So we're gonna be playing a little bit of a Clank run here to be able to rank where he's gonna sit on the tier list for me. We're going with a full crit build. For these tier list runs, I'm not doing any additional, I'm not doing scaling tomes, I'm just picking tomes that I feel like kind of fit the theme of the character. Same with the weapons. For Clank, we're going to be taking the shotgun, the sniper rifle, and slutty rockets because they all scale with crit damage. And Clank's passive is crit scaling, so should be pretty synergistic. In terms of tomes, we're probably going to take attack speed, projectile count, life steal, because we need to be able to live some fucking how with this small ass amount of HP. And we get a credit card as our first item. That's kind of fucking insane. We've almost got our weapons online. And, yeah, so the last tome we're going to pick up is probably Attraction Tome. I know Attraction Tome is not that great of a tome for most characters, but I feel like it's best suited for the run and gun style of our character here, since you can't really run over the XP without getting clapped. Crit damage is pretty important, but luck is also something we don't really have access to in the build, so we'll take it when we see it. And there's our last weapon online. Holy fucking magnet, bro. That is... Okay, well, I guess we don't have to take Attraction Tome now. Kind of corrupts the run a bit, but every character is going to end up with at least a legendary or two. I'm not that concerned about it. Definitely more broken things we could have picked up there, so. I could have been a Joe's Dagger. Oh my god. You can use the targeting to, you know, target. That'll help us to... Well, since we don't need the Attraction Tome, I guess we can just take damage. It's always a good option. I could also take like a health tome or a shield tome or some fucking shit like that. Take the crit chance on the shotgun. Shotgun is actually a very effective defensive tool too in the game. I think a lot of people overlook it for Aegis. But in my opinion, it's kind of better than Aegis because it has range and it also does effectively the same thing as Aegis, which is keeping enemies away from you. Sure, Aegis has the ability to block damage, but it doesn't block all damage. You can still take damage from like AoEs and shit through Aegis. And the final boss just ignores it entirely, so at that point it's just a dead item in your build. Not that the final boss is really a threat most of the time, but this is what it is. As usual, we will always vanish the cheeseburger because it's a fucking troll item that shouldn't exist. I'd rather get gold ring than cheeseburger, assuming gold ring does nothing, obviously. Still not sure that it does, but I'd rather have an item that was at least a funny meme. Because cheeseburger is that useless. Obviously, our boss DPS on the first couple of stages, on the first stage at the very least, is going to be kind of crazy. A shotgun and sniper rifle already do way too much damage. We'll take this, it's not really a problem. We're scaling crit though, so they deal even more damage. Now crit chance is a lot. That's a lot of crit chance. I could have taken projectile tome, but that's a big crit chance, brother. We do like crit chance. Oh yeah, that's the other tome. What am I thinking? Crit chance. Obviously, you don't have to take crit chance because you already kind of do scale crit chance by leveling. But tomes generally scale faster than you do. And they also have a higher ceiling. I mean, most runs you're not going to make it all the way to level 99. Most of the time. Obviously, if you end up with a leaderboard run, you might go all the way to 999. But I would say the vast majority of builds, you're not going to end up anywhere near the top of the leaderboard. It's just how it is. Power up drop chance is a pretty good upgrade. I'm going to go ahead and hit this magnet, draw off this XP that whatever hasn't been already pulled in. Get some bounces for the swarm here. That's going to be one of our best options for AoE. Obviously, shotgun and sniper do have a little bit of AoE, but it's nothing like crazy. Definitely picking up more lifesteal because that's a very fucking important stat. Picking up the gloves was a pretty good thing to happen there. Man, this magnet takes a while to fucking go off, Jesus. Yep. Trying to max out the lifesteal as much as possible. And we'll get the hell out of here. We could scale up difficulty by clicking on all the difficulty shrines that we see. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But it's not that important. If we actually cared about scaling that much, we just take the scaling tomes, and that's not really what we're here for. We're here to get a sense of the character. Yep. Definitely gonna take the projectile count there. Crit damage is good later in the run. Not really great when you don't have the crit built up for it yet. Projectile count, basically always good. Bounces is fucking insane. Move speed. I know a lot of people do turn off the turbo Succs in the toggler menu, but I don't know. I kind of like having the small amounts of incremental move speed. And also, it's partially my playstyle. I do get pretty distracted just farming fucking kills, so I don't really bunny hop a whole lot. Now, I said that crit damage isn't that good, but that's a lot of fucking crit damage. And we're also starting to get it online. We got 37% chance, so we're in that direction. Could take a little bit of evasion here, or elite spawn increase. Both good options. I think I'll take the evasion just because it's a slightly better stat overall. Keeps us alive. We're still kind of squishy. I mean, we have twice as much health as we started with, but I'm not saying a lot for this character. That's still less than most characters start with. Obviously, shield does help a lot, keeping us alive, because you know, as long as we can retreat, we can regen, so it's not that much of a threat. The main problem is when you get into a situation that you can't easily get out of. That's a big amount of crit chance. That's a really... Yeah, we'll take the crit chance on the shotgun directly. Do I want cheese? Or do I want keys? How many green items do I even have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll take a Succ. And then we'll take the key. No, it ain't one of my cheeses. God damn it. We'll print out a cheese. That worked out pretty well. Yep. We don't really want to be getting hit a whole bunch on this build. If we get Kevin, Golden Shield goes crazy. Without Kevin, Golden Shield not really that good. Get rid of that item. It's not a key, and it's not a cheese, and it's not evasion, and it's not move speed. Obviously, it is a big source of money, but you don't need money if you open chests for free. And let's be real, the vast majority of the money you get during a run doesn't come from killing mobs, it comes from opening pots. That's a little bit of crit chance. Our base crit chance is already 50% though, so I'm not too concerned with that. We got 3 minutes left. I'll just take the projectile count. Sucky Magnet doing big things for us here. Oh my god, that is a lot of fucking crit damage. What the hell? How is this guy standing next to me like this? What the fuck? As far as like some enemies get knockback immunity or something. Could be just a rare or like an elite thing where only elites get it. Crazy. Take the damage upgrade on the sniper. Sniper is our highest base DPS weapon, so the more we can buff it, the better. I will take the lifesteal here. We're still not 100% on lifesteal, so picking up some more wouldn't be a terrible option, especially since we're not going crazy with projectiles and attack speed just yet. Dude, where the fuck is this pack of mobs? Okay, the second boss has spawned, which means it's also time to start making our moseying on over toward the portal here. Like you can see, the damage is not an issue at all. Might be a little bit difficult in the next area, but right now we're pretty much set. We can probably kill the boss, final boss, in under 10 seconds. Maybe less if we get the right power-ups. Duration, pickup range, power multiplier. I guess power multiplier. Holy moly, an unstable transfusion. That's fucking massive. Take a lifesteal. There's a boss shrine over here, which I do think I'm gonna activate. I might even activate that one up there, because we did a pretty good fucking... Well, yeah, I mean, we basically instantly killed that boss, let's be real. Go ahead and activate both of these. We can definitely handle it. As long as we get over there with 30 seconds to spare, we'll be plenty. Oh my god. Dude, Bloody Cleaver is fucking crazy. I'm broke. I need pots, and I need them now. Oh, that'll also help. Not really any enemies to kill with it right now, but a little bit of money. I need pots. I need big fucking pots. That's not a big pot. There's a big pot over here. Oh, XP pot. Not what we're looking for. I need that Bloody Cleaver, man. That shit'll crazy boost our DPS. It makes lifesteal automatically go crazy. And we got big lifesteal right now. Hello, friend. The synergy that provides to our build is unspeakable. I'm gonna charge this up and then get the fuck out of here. The boss round's literally right there, so it's not like it's too far away or anything. As you can see, not doing a crazy amount of damage or anything. Our blood transfusion stacks do stack up pretty well though. Obviously the more, oh god, the more attack speed we get, the better that's gonna end up being. Oh. There's a lot going on right here. Big fucking bounces though. A little too spicy. Came in a little bit too late on these bosses, but looks like we'll be able to leave, so that's always a good thing. Maybe we'll be able to leave. Fuck, we're getting pushed around by ghosts already. Get some crit chance. Not so bad. Level 35 on the first stage. I've seen higher. Seen much higher, but we did pretty okay. Don't want to throw the run too early. Obviously, you're gonna get most of your fucking kills in the last two stages, anyways. And there's our legendary. At this point, we are trying to basically just farm chests because we did end up with that green card at the beginning of the run, so the more money we get, the more chests we open, the better our luck gets, the more rewards we get. Big legendary combos go crazy. Power up drop chance. Wanted that pot. Could take the bush fight. I don't think we're gonna take the bush fight. It is just a little bit too risky for us. Even though I think we can handle it, the bush fight is a very dangerous fight on this fucking character. Oh man, what a hard choice. We're taking the move speed. But yeah, the bush fight is dangerous on this character because you do not have a lot of HP, so if you do get hit, you can just get completely collapsed, especially if you already have your shield off. And we don't want that, so if we do take the bush, we'll be taking it when we're very confident. I'll see what the fucking actual damage of the first boss to spawn is like, and then we'll go from there. Alright. Let's see, what are we taking here? Jump height, silver gain, or duration? Take some jump height. We don't really care about duration. We definitely don't care about fucking silver gain. No real use for silver in the game at this point for me. Luck. Crit chance. We're not at 100% crit chance, so we could take that, but I think I'm gonna go with luck, because luck is busted. No such thing as diminishing luck. All the luck matters. Pick up some oats, which is pretty helpful. Boost our health up a little bit. Obviously that shock plate we got earlier also helped boost our lifesteal up to 100%. And it gives us a little bit of overlife, which is pretty good. We could take crit chance here, and I think we will. It'll get us closer to that threshold of going over 100% crit. A little scary on the boss here. Not that scary, mind you, but a little scary. He definitely just got half health by blood transfusion. That's that bloody cleaver going absolute crazy. I'll definitely take that. Thorny shield, it gives us thorns equal to our armor, and also gives us just a small amount of armor, 10%. It's basically doubles our armor though, so don't hate it. Take jump height or crit chance. I'm still not at 100% crit chance, so I'll take the crit chance. Once we get to 100%, I'll probably stop taking it from charge rise. We can obviously get more than 100 to get more damage, but we've got it on tomes and also from our fucking character, so I don't really think we'll need to be taking it from charge rise. Obviously, if it's the best thing there, we'll take it. But we'd like to see extra projectile count or jumps, luck, you know, power up drop chance, anything like that that we can't really get from other sources, or at least not as easily. Projectile count couldn't be a thing here, because size and damage isn't really that great. Could also refresh. Yeah, probably will refresh. Yeah, seems like a good option. Seems like a good option, pretty good option. Projectile count on everything. Take a key here. I'm gonna take this. Keep us safe while we're printing up shit. Print up as many keys as we can. That'll stack together with our luck to give us a lot of free chests, hopefully. Obviously, we might lose a couple of cheeses here in the process, but that'll be okay. I think our damage is substantial enough that we can afford that. This will boost us up to nearly 100% crit. Looking pretty good. Trying to wait around for the sucky magnet to go off so I can get all this XP. There we go. And this will put us over the top on crit. So now we're doing over crit, which means we get even more damage. Love that key. And we've got a shitload of luck, so we did manage to get that chest. Wrenches are pretty good at this point. We don't have any evasion really. That could also be a good option. I think we'll take the wrench just because there's no other source of that particular stat in the game. Charging the charge lines faster. And the charge lines do give us pretty good buffs, especially when we've got a fuckload of wrenches. Could take some more crit chance on the shotgun. Knockback. It's not really that good though. We'll just take the projectile count. Boost our overall DPS a little bit. Charge both of these up. Go over that way. Looks like there's something else over there on the mini map. Power drop chance. It's pretty obvious upgrade. Projectile speed is something we could pick up here. It does help our Magnum get around faster. And with the bounces that we've got going on with it, it won't be a terrible option. Obviously, if you're just shooting at one enemy, then projectile speed isn't that important. Matters a lot more when you're shooting at, you know, or when your thing is bouncing, because the bounces don't auto aim, so if the enemy is moving fast enough, it'll just miss. Especially becomes important during the ghost wave, when, you know, the ghosts are moving at fucking Mach 7000. Eagle Claw we already got. Could take another. I mean, it does basically make us do a lot more damage to Ghost. And I probably will take it for that reason alone. Open up this fucking thing. Did not get a free chest, which is depressing. There are 2 free chests here, though, that are just naturally free chests. Crazy that we have 6 keys and I don't know, probably 100% luck and still no free chest. I've definitely. I don't know how I'm pretty sure it's like some kind of diminishing returns on the keys because I've had 10 of them and it still didn't give me free chest. So, don't think it's just 10% like the item says. I'm pretty sure there is some kind of diminishing returns. I'd expect that it's probably 10% for the first one, and then every one that follows that is like another, I don't know, like falls off by 1% or something like that. Logarithmic or some shit. Uh, Elite spawn increase is probably better than XP game just because they have a chance to drop tests. It's not like we're hurting for XP anyways. Well, there you go, another elite spawn increase. We're big spawn on elites now. We also have so fucking much power up drop chance that that'll also become a factor. We already know where the portal is, thankfully, so we don't have to worry too much about time. Obviously, need to not get caught way the fuck away from the portal when the boss spawn, or when we, within the last couple of minutes or whatever. There's our power up. And that's gonna carry us through this fucking wave easily, all by itself. Look at this DPS. It's tremendous. Imagine damage. Let's see. Power up multiplier. Jump fighter difficulty. We'll take the difficulty. We're in a good spot right now. We can afford it. Oh my god, that is a lot of fucking crit damage. It's a little scary that I took damage there. I mean, I suppose we did just increase the difficulty by like 20%. Be that fucking much though. Bounces. Love to see that. Oh my god, that dude just got fucking sent to Valhalla. I ascend. Knocked back out the ass, bro. Need more pots so we can open more chests. Oh shit. And not mean to click on a boss shrine. Oh well. Definitely need to get over to the boss now. Good lord, our fucking DPS is not high enough for this. Which is insane. I don't even know how that's fucking possible. There are two bosses here, so we are splitting pretty bad. Need to get the fuck away from them before they double hit me and kill me. More attack speed definitely will not hurt. Get one of them out of here real quick, and then the other one's gonna get follow up. Because all those transfusion stacks are popping the absolute fuck off right now. And then I can turn this off of aim mode so it'll clear out this pack better. And then here's the actual boss. Click this and use the little startup period here to charge the shrine. XP gain probably wouldn't be terrible. Out of the choices there, it was probably the best one. Crit damage again, baby. Massive. Oh my god, please. We're not doing a lot of damage, boys, but we're doing damage. Holy shit, that was crazy. So good thing I jumped when I did. I probably would have killed us. Only doing a little bit of damage. Another 36% crit damage. I don't understand what the fuck health they have that we're not dealing any damage, bro. We should be dealing crazy fucking damage. We have like an insane amount of crit. I'm gonna take a projectile count. I guess they just got that much health. Crazy. We're at level 54, which is, I think, about where you want to be before you go to the third stage. Normally. Obviously, I've been 54 on the first stage before, but that usually involves getting all the scaling tomes online. Our individual target, you know, we haven't really picked up any, like, just flat DPS damage upgrades, so it could just be that is our problem. Oh my god. 2 additional projectile count, love that. Turn off this so it'll clear out its own shit. The more chests we can open, the better. We do need to get the absolute fuck out of here very soon. We can open up 1 chest for at least right now, though. Definitely want that flat damage. We're feeling it. Okay, we didn't get a free chest there. No big loss. Which means we charge up the station and leave. Grab these 2 pots on the way out, obviously. And all this extra XP. I'll take this shotgun buff. I'll just sit around right here on the portal for a second. We got Soul Harvester now going absolutely fucking maniac mode. I'm pretty sure Soul Harvester also scales off a projectile count tome, so pretty nuts. Oh baby, that's a lot of fucking attack speed. Yes please. I would very much like another bounce. I have an anvil, so I think we're doing pretty good for ourselves, considering. Obviously, again, we gotta be somewhat careful not to get shoved across the fucking map here. Oh boy. It's getting a little spicy. Try to stay like in the middle of the portal, because it seems like the middle of the portal is like the safest fucking spot. That being said, we definitely leaving right now because I just took a lot of fucking damage. Definitely not clicking that right now. Big pots. That's what we're looking for. But at this point, all we can do is scale off chest. I don't even know if there's items that can really carry us at this point. Not like our damage is low or anything. We did manage to get 1 free chest, so that's pretty good. The more of those we can get, the better. You see how many of these charge rounds we can pick up. Obviously, in a perfect world, get all of them. An even more perfect world, we get fuckloads of free chests. There's a big pot down there with a whole bunch of chests, so that's probably where we're gonna go. Our free chest is on the other, from that elite shrine is on the other side of the fucking hill here we can walk around and get to. I will take the extra bounces, even though it's a green upgrade. It's a pretty fucking substantial amount of DPS. You know what? Cursed Grabbies is pretty good, especially for the first pair, because it does give you a little bit of that AoE. Obviously, right now, bees are taking a fucking tremendous amount of extra damage. We're talking about 100%, 120% more DPS taken from our claws here. Projectile speed is kind of good, especially right now. It does make our shotguns also have slightly longer range, which isn't a terrible thing, especially for the Ghost Wave. Obviously, eventually the ghosts just become immune to fucking knockback, so it's not like it's gonna keep us that safe. Fucking okay on damage for one boss at least. Mind you, that's the easiest boss that we're gonna fight in here, so we definitely gonna need to keep on scaling. And we're gonna do that. We're definitely planning on it. We still got a free chest over there to get. Right after I finish charging this, take the move speed, and we can open another chest real soon. And that chest might be free as well, so we did pick up another key, which boosts our chance even more. Nope, no dice. It is what it is. Bound to happen. We can upgrade the knockback on the shotgun. Won't hurt. It was a little bit safer, especially because we're getting to that threshold where the amount of life we have isn't going to keep up with the amount of damage that these mobs do if they walk into us. We go with attack speed here. Start scaling that up. We got a pretty good amount of projectiles. We just need to do them more often. Lead spawn increase. Pick up this. Oh, I don't even need to. It's a sucky magnet doing it for me. Attack speed or base damage. I think we take the base damage. So 5 damage increase, so it's pretty substantial. I guess the projectile speed's pretty good. We're gonna banish this at this point because we really don't need any more. We already have 2. Yeah, we'll take the damage increase on slutty rockets. Pretty good. Lord have mercy, dude. I just sucky magneted this shit and it's already insane amounts of fucking XP back on the ground. Crit chance. Boost our over crit again. Look at that XP just coming in, bro. Take the damage. Obviously, Soul Harvester still doing Soul Harvester things as well, so that's a good thing. Not seeing any more green shit or a lot of pots. Obviously, there's a couple of pots around, but I think it's worth going after just one single pot. Oh, there's 3 pots right there. One of them's a silver pot, so it's bricked, but fucking hard to see the pots on the stage because it's also red. Crit chance projectiles. I think we'll just take the attack speed. Like I said, we're getting to the point where attack speed is a very powerful upgrade because all of our other shit is just cracked already. We don't have to deal with the boss in the portal, so we might click this just to get a free chest. Obviously, it makes the final boss a little bit harder, but I think we'll be able to manage. We probably need to pick up some kind of regen. We only got 55 HP regen, which isn't terrible, but it's not great. We obviously do still have our shield, so not too scared. We'll just take the regular projectile count since it affects everything in the build. Holy fucking projectile bounces. That's a lot of XP, brother. Lomp. Looks like a mirror. There's another way to protect us from taking damage. Keeps us in the ghost wave longer. Damage to elites, movement speed, or HP regen. I think damage to elites actually is pretty good at this point because we got so much increased spawn of elites. We can take base damage on rockets. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. Base damage on sniper rifle, also pretty good. Attack speed is actually the better option though. What are we looking like on armor? Barely any, so this armor is pretty large. Even though it's a small percentage, we don't have much, so the fall off hasn't really kicked in yet. Don't have enough money for that. We don't really need a stopwatch. It's not gonna be a big deal. Oh my goodness. Maybe we do want the stopwatch, because the damage these guys are not taking is actually crazy. Let me go get that shit real quick. Oh my god. Talk about the fucking perfect freeze. This dude is taking 66% more damage because we froze him in midair. He's getting shredded. 2.6 million health on these fuckers? What the hell is going on, dude? That's like the most health I've ever seen a fucking boss have that wasn't the final boss or a bush. Do I just have a fucking insane amount of difficulty? 64%. It's not really that high. I don't know what's going on. I know I clicked the boss shrine, but I don't think that increases their health and doubles them. If it does, it's kind of fucking insane. Doing pretty good. Got 2 minutes left. We haven't found the fucking shrine yet, so we need to get a move on in that direction. I do want to charge up as many of these as I can, though, like I said. Oh my god, that is a huge amount of fucking shotgun damage. What the hell? Elite spawn increase. We'll take the crit damage. We got 100% crit, so that's just 13% damage right there. We'll take the Echo Shard. Help us level up a little bit more. Where the fuck is the shrine at, dude? Gotta be in this direction, because all of this shit is still active over here. Take the knockback at this point. Got a minute to find it, so it's not like we're in a huge amount of threat yet. Definitely starting to put pressure on, though. Oh, eye over there. Oh boy. Sucky magnet pulling in XP for us. There it is over there. Where the fuck was this Moai? Oh, there it is. Oh, why I thought it was closer than that. Oh my god, the tonic is fucking absolutely ridiculous. Behold, ridiculous attack speed, projectile count, out the ass. Bong. Bye. They did exist for a very brief moment in time. Yeah, we'll do some big size on the shotgun. If we get the shotgun going size enough, it might be able to keep the ghost away fairly well. We'll take the extra jump because we're going to need it to get back up to the portal. We do have a chest to buy. Did not get a free chest, which is sad. The chests are getting to the point where they're so expensive that it's not like we're going to be able to buy anymore anyways. We're getting right on the edge of the ghost wave here. But the portal's right down there, so if we need to make a hasty escape, we absolutely can. We're not really that high on evasion either. Kind of scary, actually. The fact that we're not high on armor or evasion means that we are very in danger. Take some crit chance on the rockets. I could take some projectile count. I could take some crit chance in general. That's 11% crit chance, so it's not that much. We already got 202%. Probably the best DPS flat increase here, but I'm just gonna take the rockets. There's a microwave over there. Not really sure what we could print at this point that would make any kind of meaningful impact. Or we could put some med kits to get some extra regen for the next boss. That's probably what we're gonna do. Take the crit damage. I don't think anyone's ever done this before, and probably never will again. They just did an unholy act right there. I don't even know what it's taking from us. I think that was an XP watch, but I'm not sure. We're doing alright though. I think 145 regen is pretty substantial. It's not like crazy, but could be enough for us to be able to regen up if we do manage to get hit. Oh god, that base damage is fat. Take a little bitty look down here. Gotta be a little bit careful because I still don't know what our ability to kill those black ghosts is like. I am scared. I am very, very afraid. Gonna get over here before they start spawning, just so we can hit the fucking emergency escape button in the event that we actually need to. Can't stand directly underneath it, unfortunately, because it'll block our rockets, which is annoying. Big base damage. Oh, free chest. Seems like we're doing okay. We're getting through a little bit, but nothing crazy. Oh my god, big shotgun damage. The only thing we really have to be afraid of at all is the elites. I'm pretty sure the normal ones just get fucking eradicated by shotgun blast. And by that I mean they get pushed back so far that they're not a threat. Projectile count, crit damage. Crit damage doesn't really matter that much at this point. I think I would take the 2 additional projectile. Okay. Yep, we're starting to get fucking showed. I don't like it. I really don't fucking like it. Shotgun knockback upgrade. Oh my god, they're shoving the absolute fuck out of me now. Maybe upgrading knockback actually makes it affect elites, because after I picked that, it kind of calmed down a little bit. Oh my god. Look at it a little bit. Didn't calm down that much. Take the shotgun, damn it. Oh, yep, we're gonna leave now because that was an indication that they can push us across the map, and we don't want to go across the map. We very much do not. Coming in here with 18k kills, not the greatest number I've ever seen. Our damage on this guy is also not that high. Obviously, we did pick up a boss shrine, so he does have a little bit more than normal. By that I mean he has fucking 10 million health. We are chunking his ass still, so our DPS is still pretty good. Those blood transfusion stacks going crazy, dude. Once we get our other guns back, it'll pretty much be settled. Did I really? Oh, I'm about to say. I thought for a second there only got one additional jump this run, and I was very confused, but I guess my jumps just didn't reset for some reason. Are you fucking kidding me with those balls, dude? I swear to God they improved the fucking AI on those shits. I don't want you to kill those guys, because I need the health off of them. Be able to fucking sustain here. Did we just launch that motherfucker through the sky? Or did he just die and I hallucinated that? Because to me it looked like that motherfucker just took off. And that would be pretty fucking hilarious if that's what happened. I don't think shotgun is a big source of our damage based on this performance here. Makes sense. I mean, it's primarily there for fucking AoE clear, or not AoE clear, but control, crowd control. Our big damage is the sniper rifle, or at least it should be. Who knows what it really is at this point. I think the majority of our damage is coming from transfusion stacks, especially when we have Bloody Knife. Not crazy damage, but pretty good. All in all, fairly solid run. Did better than the orc. I died with the orc. Also died with Sir Oofy. I mean, probably because of the weapons choices were a lot worse, obviously. Having all projectile weapons does make you a lot safer. Oh my fucking god. Can you stop knocking me the fuck around with these damn balls? Dude, chill with the fucking ground spam. I need to land eventually. Alright, well, I think we're getting cooked here. I can't keep dodging these balls forever, and he hasn't summoned one of these fucking guys that I can leech off of. There we go. Thank fucking God. Just had to stall a bit. I think it's like if you deal a lot of damage to him, he starts spamming the fuck out of the balls. And having 6 of these balls chasing you at one time is just extremely fucking scary. But then with that sharp turn, they never seen that shit coming. Obviously gotta be a little careful on these blue ones. And now we have unlocked the DPS. This is the final wave. Oh. Damn it. Can't believe we got hit by those fucking balls, dude. Like, how tight of a fucking circle do you gotta get on these things, bro? Get the fuck out of here. There it is, boys. GG's. Just kidding. We're gonna farm Ghost. We can go over here to the old cheese cave. It's not gonna be as effective on this character because, yeah. All our bullets just hit the wall. That being said, I feel like if we just aimed right there, it'd probably keep everything out of this cave. Take a lifesteal. But then we wouldn't be able to see. Blood Harvester going absolutely crazy right now on these ghosts. Or Soul Harvester, I should say. We'll take the base damage. Attack speed. Probably not the greatest place to stand with this character all in all, though, because we're losing like a crazy amount of DPS. Our rockets are just hitting the ceiling and not going out. Ooh, man. Big attack speed, even more attack speed. Look at those red ghosts just fucking the shit out of everything. I wonder what our damage is gonna be. We got size or we got freakish damage. We get 5 damage on shotgun, or we get 5 damage on sniper rifle. But the shotgun damage comes with crit chance, which is crazy good. Projectile count. I don't know if we'll be able to make it the full 6 minutes in here. I don't know if we'll be able to make it past the 6 minutes in here either. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. Really just RNG dependent. This build is fairly safe though. I don't think there's much you could really do to improve this. Somehow. Yeah, we'll just take the flat crit chance. Crit chance does affect, critical tome does affect our ghost, so that kind of works in our favor. As you can see, they are starting to get in here. They're gonna start pushing us around, and you know what? If they're gonna start pushing us around, it might be better to just leave the cave. At least for the video. Because the camera is going to be doing crazy shit if they start pushing us around too much. Standing in the middle here, we can at least get Succ Magnet to go off a lot and pull everything in. We can also pick up any chests that spawn if we're not... Oh, God. We might not be able to pick up any chests that spawn. Depends on how much we get shoved. Thought I saw one over here somewhere. Guess I didn't though. You know, I don't think I've ever seen a power-up drop during the Ghost Wave. Just thought of that. Might have been a thing before the patch, but it's definitely not now. There's a free chest over there. What? Is that motherfucker off the side of the map again? That happened to me before. No. Hard to say. I don't... Oh my god, it's under the map? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? What kind of shenanigan ass placement for a chest is that? There's no way we're getting that shit, dude. Look, it's right there. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well, this is a little much movement on the camera, even for me. We're fairly safe, I'd say. We could definitely do with some more lifesteal, to be honest. It's not like we're gonna fucking live through the paint ghost either way, but the more lifesteal we have, the better our fucking odds are. Obviously, we're gonna click every fucking flat damage thing that rolls at this point, because that's also very important. If you do manage to get Dro's dagger, you'll probably be even safer than this, because, you know, the instant kill chance is pretty fucking insane. I mean, we got a couple of really powerful legendaries, but nothing that's gonna compete with just an execute. Especially when you're spamming out this many projectiles. We currently have somewhat of an aura of ghost going on. Ooh, even more lifesteal. We got enough lifesteal, our blood transfusion stacks will actually go crazy too. That's the other thing to keep in mind. Oh, and we're gone. That's basically what we were gonna get to. Like I said, I highly doubted we were gonna get past the 6-minute mark, but overall, pretty good. Soul Harvester heavily carrying there. Definitely didn't break into the billions or anything. I've definitely done it before with the scaling tomes and whatnot, but I don't think you can do that without them realistically. Shotgun actually doing a pretty good job. Revolver doing pretty good job, and sniper rifle falling a little bit behind, and so is Slutty Rocket. So maybe Slutty Rocket's not the best choice. You could try mines or something. Katana even. Surprisingly, Poison not doing a whole lot somehow. Bloodmark did come in and do about, you know, the same damage as our basic weapon, which is pretty good. That Grandma's Secret Tonic, we got that at the, like, basically the end of the 3rd stage, and that shit already climbed up past all of our weapons. That tells you anything about how good that item is. It is extremely good. Especially if you got a 100% crit chance. Because then it just turns every single attack into an AoE. Anyways, overall, yeah. Pretty good run. On to the next. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe for future content, and comment below what you think I'm going to rank each character. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.